If anything, I feel like I should just be going in and fighting more because I'm trying to be a bit stealthy than I probably should be. I just need to go in and fight. Even if I die a lot more as a result, that's what I got to be doing, man. That way I can get through areas more quickly as well, instead of waiting for everything. So I think I have to adopt a bit more of a... I've got to adopt a more aggressive approach here. Because I think the more I die, the more I get killed, the more battles I get into, the better it's going to be for me. Yeah, so these guys are coming like they did last time. No? Okay, they've stopped. Well, that's good. It's just this section here, because there's literally so many of them, I feel like it's not a good idea to... There's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. I feel like the route I have from last time works okay. It gets me to this middle bit. See, I avoided that bullet from last time. Oh, you got me the second time. Okay, so for the third time I've arrived at this bit. I'm trying to be more aggressive now. Stop wussing out. Just go in there and fucking do it. Like, this guy's giving you a free shot, man. Yes, we're getting hit back, but hey. Really? The advantage is that I get a chance to... Okay, so I've already come back here about 4 times now. And one thing I think I need to do is to take this guy out more quickly. This is the last spot of my death. Take this guy out more quickly. I feel like if I throw one of these, it might help. And then throw a Molotov on his ass. Great. Well done. That worked out really well. So normal attack only did 23. I've got to make sure I don't get boxed in. That's my only problem. What's he doing? That's interesting. You coming or you going? He's just going back into his hole. Oh. Do I get to get a preemptive strike again? I think he's ready for me. I keep trying to be cheeky and land the second hit, and he's like, no, you ain't getting that second hit, friend. But hey, maybe we can cheese him out like this. Just get the first hit and then run. Go in with a heavy attack, then run. Okay, let's not get too carried away. It only does 12 damage, you see, that's the problem. These silver bullets that I have Not quite. One more. Finally. Dead big boy. 2 blood vials. It probably took me about 3 to battle him, so that's how you can tell how I'm doing here. Now we still have the small matter of the dogs and the enemies up here, and then I can finally clear this area. Because I've had like 4 attempts so far and I kept getting tripped up by either the dogs or by the big ghouly thing. Right. I want to know what happens when you just throw one of these. Nothing, it seems. Okay. I want to see if every single one of them chase me down here. Yeah, they tried. They're certainly trying. I get a little bit more room over here, actually. I need to have room to fight these guys. As long as I get a little bit of space, then it's not so bad. But the dogs didn't follow, which was good and bad. If they followed, I was much more likely to die. What the fuck? Hey, I had over half my health, man. Shit. Okay. Okay, so this is only the second time I managed to make it this far in maybe like 5 or 6 attempts. So that's how badly I'm doing at the moment. These 2 dogs completely fucked me up last time. I was not even close. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. And I'm not sure if I have any kind of choice in the matter about whether to fight them or not. I don't know to what extent destroying stuff makes any kind of difference. But those 2 big dogs over there, man. Just doesn't feel like there's a way through against them. Hence why this might be the better choice. Okay. I've only got 4 blood vials left as well. Oh wow, look at that sunset. Holy smokes. Okay, so this is not a way through. 10 pebbles. Do these pebbles even make a difference, man? I needed blood vials. So the game is saying you gotta, and the thing is they just, if there's a way to bring it down to make them one-on-one, I feel like it's more possible, but they hunt you down, man. I don't know if a pebble even does anything here. At times it feels like they're going to rush me. I mean, they're super quick, so you can't really sprint through. I feel like these are the final guardians for me to get through to the next area, and until I beat them, I can't. I should have kept some of those Molotovs from last time, man. Because I feel like one-on-one I could maybe do it, but 2-on-1, I just don't fancy my chances at all. All I can think of is at least try and get the first hit. I wonder to what extent I can just sprint through. Let me try running. I've really got to see what's in the next area, man. I know they're going to hunt me down and kill me, but... Oh my god, there's another one of these. Holy smokes. There doesn't seem like there's a checkpoint in sight, and that's the biggest problem because the way back from here is long, man. It is a long way back. Yep, it's all the way back here. That's what kills you because it's just too big a distance. This is like, for me, this is like 15-20 minutes of gameplay. And it's not like you have to do it once, you do it like 20 times. Whoa. Look at this guy. I did not see him last time. It would be an honor to get killed by a blade like that. There you go, throw one of these at your feet. How about that? Oh wow. I want to go beyond him to see what's here. Not much is the answer. Is he on his way back? He is. This reminds me of like the Matrix scene where Agent Smith says, "This is the sound of inevitability." Oh man, only 37 damage. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill this thing. I was not expecting the punch. I guess this is like practice. Bit of dodging practice. Oh! Yeah, just got flattened like a pancake. And I hate the way they keep hitting you afterwards as well. It's like, come on, I'm already dead. Like, leave me alone. This section might take a while. Yeah, that was dumb. I should not have run in. Okay. Oh my god. What am I doing? Right, I've got to regroup and do better here because I've just been messing up badly. I thought I started off okay, but once I got to that stage that I couldn't get through with the wolves, I've just been slacking. Oh, wait. Dude is here. The old wise man.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gehrman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Thank you, sir. There's a new tutorial thingy here. Let me quickly check that. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts. Right, so obviously this is not somewhere we want to be permanently. But I think it's going to take a long time to understand how the hell this hunter's dream thing works. Like, is this really a dream or is this really a reality? I doubt this is reality, but I don't know, it might be some... We don't really know what the world is about here, so it could definitely be a whole different kind of thing going on here. I need to get some blood vials in, so... I mean, fortification is not the main thing right now. I just need to get better. But I should probably not sell the torch. That's probably not wise. Without at least a few blood vials, I'm not going to get very far. Okay. I need to regroup a little bit. At least Molotovs aren't too expensive, which is a good sign. So I think a lot of it is going to start to be like, I've got to go out there, I've got to farm for a bit, get lots of blood echoes and stuff, and then come back. So we'll have to see. Let me head back out there and give it another go. Fuck my life. I need to get past this bit, man. I'm not even getting up to the walls again. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to another session of Bloodborne. I ended the last session because I was having a horrible time with this particular segment. It's a mixture. Sometimes I'm getting up to the walls, sometimes I'm dying before it. I don't have a lot of blood vials. It's just not been a good time so far. So I'm coming back. There we go. Coming back, refreshed for this session. Gonna hopefully try to make a little bit more progress, because so far it has not been very good. Since I got to Central Yharnam, after I made it for the first time to the wolves. There we go. Once I made it for the first time to the wolves and I did not get past them, it's been a struggle to get through this segment ever since. So I'm using it as an excuse to get better, because there's a lot of enemies here, and for the most part I can beat them now without too much issue. It's just like the bigger enemies and the mobs I'm struggling with. So I'm taking this Central Yharnam checkpoint as a practice thing here. Now I need to understand how these pebbles can be effective. There we go. Right, okay. So you don't get to really pick where you throw them. Okay. So it seems like pebbles are a way to get like singular enemies away from mobs, which is really useful. Yeah, okay. This is good. I think this was a valuable skill to learn. Because as you saw from the first session, when you've got like a minimum of 3 enemies, then for someone like me that's a game over pretty much when they're chasing you down. So but that pebble trick is going to be very, very useful. I would say I probably had maybe like 10 or 12 attempts now for this particular segment. Great, well done me. Yeah, I've had like 10 or 12 attempts. Some have gone better than others. The trouble, obviously, with this playthrough in general is going to be until I get better and I'm dying less consistently, which may never happen. There's a very strong chance that may never happen. Commentary. Ah, fuck. It's only the start of the session. I need some time to warm up. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, because there's so much repetition. I mean, it's very difficult for me to commentate over this particular segment like 12 times. So in terms of like commentary, it gets very scattered and segmented, because after a while my instinct is just to give up doing commentary, because I'm wasting energy and I'm saying the same things over and over again for no reason. So I feel like waiting until I actually get to the end of a particular section. Oh man, you really have to hit them. I'm not sure that's right, you know. I mean, you toss a pebble literally right at their feet, but if it doesn't make contact with their body, they don't get distracted at all by it. That's strange. I would not have thought that that was the case, but it seems like it is. So yeah, especially in the early going, the editing and the commentary might be a little bit more kind of scattered, but that's just the nature of the game, and that's the nature of commentary. It's not like an RPG where you don't die that often and it's much more flowing. Here it's a much more stop-start experience, so keep that in mind while you are watching along. I'm going to do my best to keep things smooth and not show you guys the same thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to have to probably... Oh, wait, this time it worked. Well, okay, it worked, but, yeah. Wait. Their paths are a little bit strange sometimes. I swear they were running down and they suddenly stopped. So I'm going to try not to show the same section like over and over again too often, unless I have like a fresh perspective or something new to say about it. But I am going to show pretty much every single death that I have in this game, because I think obviously a very big part of the experience of Bloodborne is death, right? You're going to be dying over and over and over again, and I think it's fun for you guys to see how I'm dying every single time. So I'm not going to edit it out to make myself look better than I am. It's just going to be whatever it is, you know. So now that I've got these blood echoes, I feel like, because I've got 0 blood vials, it might be... Is it wise to go back to the Hunter's Dream and cash these in? I feel like that's going to become an ever-increasing element of what we're doing here. So going around, killing easier enemies, restocking items and getting blood echoes, and then going back to the Hunter's Dream in order to get more items. So, I mean, I've got such little health here that it might not even be worth it. What are you doing, doggy? Even this little segment here with these guys on patrol, I think there's a total of 2 or 3 dogs. Oof. So close to death. Yeah, here it comes. There it is. I should have cashed in those blood echoes. My logic was I could maybe kill a few more enemies and get a few blood vials before I needed to go back to the Hunter's Dream. But that didn't work. So I think I definitely need some sort of like mini restock here. Otherwise I'm gonna get stuck here. The game punishes you for using too many blood vials and not restocking, because not only do you suck, but you're even worse. So we need to regroup here. I've got to see what happens if I manage to get the hit. 70. Oh, yeah. That's a great finisher move. I'm surprised my head is still in its place. They were lenient with that. I think that's the best death blow that I've received. So I can't complain about that. But I ran past and I was like, I got to hit this guy. I'm going to die anyway. Okay, so I've been trying to kill some of the earlier enemies in order to maybe try and get some free blood vials off them. So slowly trying to restock here. I just keep getting tempted into just wanting to smack this guy. Basically, I'm trying to... Oh! Fuck. Yeah, I was trying to do a similar tactic to that like big golem thing, where I let it turn around, I get the hit. Before he makes the first hit, I run away again, so basically just kind of cheesing it like that, so constantly just backstabbing it, which is not the most noble move of all time, but I feel like I really want to beat this big guy, but it seems like I'm getting ahead of myself here. I can barely keep up with normal enemies, and that thing is like a mini boss in and of itself, so as of this point I probably need to just leave it alone. But I'm restarting from this bit just so I can kill like the easiest enemies here again. And maybe see if... because it seems a little bit random. Sometimes they're dropping blood vials, sometimes they're not. And again, it's all practice for me here. Like getting a feel for how many hits you can get in before you need to evade again. And just like learning that patience of waiting for them to make their move. And then attacking after that. I guess one of the biggest things about having enemies basically follow almost a pretty set path here is that it's really conducive to learning. So you know for a fact that these guys are going to be on that set patrol path. So when it's like attempt number 5 or whatever, you already know the deal. So in that sense, it's not too bad. It's not always like the most like a realistic thing, the fact that they seem really rigid sometimes. But as like a gaming experience, as a learning experience for this kind of game, I think it definitely works a lot better that they always follow the same path. Otherwise, it'd be like even harder, which might, for people like me anyway, it just might take it over the top. I just won't be able to keep up with the game at all. It's a struggle as it is. Okay. Come on, fuck. Yes! Fuck. I thought I had like the combo there that was going to kill him. I want to kill it because it drops I think 2 blood vials, and that'd be good to get. If I can at least not have to use 2 blood vials, I can have like a +1 by killing it. And again, it's more practice, so that's why I don't want to bypass that guy and try and get through that section. Because there was one time I didn't fight it, and then he ended up appearing in like the higher tier and fucked me up over there. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get past the walls without killing that guy anyway. So one way or another, I'm going to have to learn how to do it. Okay, another hit and run. It literally is hit and run. Ah, keep forgetting that second hit. I keep thinking he's going to do a forward barge, 1 hit, and that's it. But he keeps hitting the second, and then that one catches me out. I'm not using any blood vials during the battle to make sure that I keep at least increasing my stock over time, because I'm getting 1 or 2 before the battle begins. I just want to keep practicing, man. I'm taking this as like a practice session. Okay, this time I think I'm going to get this one again. And this time I'm going to go for it. You can see in his eyes he's got my echoes. I want him back. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not making that mistake again. I'm not dying. Oof, that was so close. I'm sacrificing the vial because I just want to kill it and stay alive this time. And I'm going to get 2 back, I guess. So I'm not going to increase my blood vials by fighting it, but I need my echoes back as well. I'm pretty sure you can do this for the entire battle, just like spend 4 or 5 minutes just playing this cat and mouse game with it. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, I needed them echoes. Right, I'm not in too bad a position compared to how I've been for the last like 15-20 minutes, so I feel like now might be a good time to go for this again. I guess I've already shown this segment. I don't know if it's worth showing again or whether I should edit it out, but I think I'll probably edit ahead to the wolves because you guys already see me get through this bit before. If I can make it to the wolves, we'll continue from there. Otherwise the play is going to be 100 parts of the same segments being played like 5 times. And me doing that. Alright, good. I think, aside from that dog over there, I've cleaned this area out. And I've got 20 bullets, which is good. And most of my health. Okay. I've got to make the best of this little run that I've had. Yes. Okay. Come on now. Okay, full disclosure time, guys. Because we've got these wolves here, and I have been really struggling to get through. And the one time that I did sprint through, there was the golem on the other side, and I got boxed in and I got killed. I feel like I'm missing some knowledge here. So I was considering should I turn on the online mode so I could see what was going on. But I felt like it might be easy to just get more specific advice. So I actually asked my man Jeremy, the guy who's persuaded me to play this game earlier than I was planning to. Because apparently he's like he knows his Bloodborne really well. And I was like, dude, there is this bridge with the 2 wolves. And I need to get through there because it's been like probably over an hour that I've been messing around. Oh. I think that might take me back if I fall down there. Yeah, I don't want to redo a segment right now. So yeah, I messaged him because I was like, instead of going online and just seeing like everyone's notes, some of them could be like bullshit notes and all that kind of stuff. I was like, let me just ask someone who knows the game that I know for a fact is going to try and help me. And I was like, dude, you got to tell me what the hell happens at this bridge. Like, is there a trick that I'm missing here? And he reliably informed me that there was a little kind of section that you can run down. So there's a path that I didn't see before due to my panic. And if I run down there now, I think I should be able to get through. So thank you, Jeremy, for that little tip. That's something I'm going to try now in a second. But I was like really panicked to even try and get here. This is to do with this being a commentary walkthrough more than it being anything else. And you guys know how stubborn I am to ask for help with regards to stuff. But this section was causing me so much trouble, and it was becoming almost impossible to commentate on because of how many times I had to do it over and over again. I just had to know if I really did have to kill the wolves, because then that changes your whole strategy about whether to kill them or whether to try and run past them. And when Jeremy told me that you could run past them, I was like, that is what I need to do. So I think I will try and do something in between where I draw one of them out. Now that I've become better at understanding how to draw them out, I will try to see if I can kill them like one-on-one. If I can, then that's great. At least I can cross the bridge by killing the wolves. There we go. Just wish the gun did more damage. Oh, well, that wasn't actually too bad. Oh, they take too much of my health away. Okay, well, yeah, so much for that. I was going to try and at least kill one of the wolves, but I have chickened out here. So let me just try and draw them like really far away and leave the bridge all to myself so that I can like... Oh, no. So I can run through in peace in case I can't find that little like pathway that I was supposed to see last time. Okay. I might be able to get a little bit of breathing space here. No risks. Fuck. I've got to find this path. Where is it? If I die here, I'll be really, like, legitimately upset. There it is. Go, 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 go. I don't think the wolves will make it through there. Guys, go away. I don't want to die now. But the good news is the wolves aren't here. And I can deal with these guys. Okay. Did it. So this was the key to getting through this segment. If I hadn't have found this pathway, I think it would have taken me another hour before I was able to kill the wolves, at least. I mean, the trouble is there is nowhere where you can respawn that you can get to the wolves in like a minute. It will take me like 5 to 7 minutes, maybe more, to get to the wolves every single time I want to make an attempt. And that's assuming that I don't take any damage. Well, much damage. But it's good that I'm able to cheese these guys here. Oh. It's gonna feel good. Come on. You still not dead? Come on. There we go. Finally kill one of the big bad wolves. And you get 3 blood vials. Okay. So that's an indication of the extent to which these guys are no joke. Cold blood Jew. Nice. Oh, great. Okay, take it easy, man. You just got through that segment for the first time. Don't fuck it up now. We need a lamp still. Oh. What? Needed 4 hits. Wow. Okay.